I'm in town. I've had enough time to buy gas and get me a protein shake. And I have not had any offers yet, but then I realized that my husband called me too. But anyway, afterwards, I saw that I was paused. No wonder I wasn't getting any offers. So now, when I got here, the wait was like 11 to 22 minutes. Now it's 1 to 4 minutes. So hopefully an offer will come in soon. So anyway, we'll just wait for a little bit and hopefully we can make some decent money today. All right, I'll see you when there's an offer. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Diane and I am ready to go dashing. Yesterday I went dashing and from I think 10 till 12:30, something like that. Anyway, and I thought that I had a really nice video that I could, put together for y'all. When I got to editing, my camera had so much trouble overheating. And I didn't realize it until it went kaput. I mean, it just died, because then this old message came up that it was overheated and it could not keep recording. So anyway, when I went to edit, I noticed that several minutes before it died, it just went to slow-mo. Super slow-mo. To where my voice, it was unintelligible. You could not even understand what I was saying. It was so drug out, and I didn't know how to fix that. So that video is going to be trashed. However, yesterday was not the best day. It was Wednesday, September 10. Generally, late morning to, the noon hour is pretty good. But I only got 2 orders, and they totaled like $18.75, something like that. And, oh, I forgot something. I'll have to go back in the house and get it. But anyway, $18.75 or something like that. And, for 2.5 hours, that's not that good. Actually, it was about 2 hours because it was 10:30 before I got into my zone. So 2 hours, but still, that's only 9 something an hour. That's crap pay, and then you got to take your gas out of that and everything yet. So it was not a very good morning. However, I'm going earlier today, and also I thought to myself, I think I know why it overheated, is because I did mount my windshield mount. And with the windshield mount, it was kind of like in direct sun through the windshield. And I think that just cooked the thing. So also I did some Googling and some research, and it's saying that, if it's better to do short clips and put them together than to just have one long thing and then edit it and chop it up that way, because that way your camera won't overheat quite as easy. So anyway, I'm hoping that today is a better day. I hope I can get a video out there for you. And anyhow, hope you have a great Thursday. Let's get started. Diane, and I'm about ready to go dashing. The last video, the last clip that you saw, I totally forgot to, I wasn't feeling all that great. So I completely, totally forgot to video any of the dashes that I did. It wasn't the best day anyway, because I was only out maybe, an hour and a half maybe, and then I felt so sick I could not keep going, so I had to go home. But anyway, before that, I have 2 really cool things to tell you. In that hour and a half time, I made about $24, which I'd like to make that per hour, but it was a lot better than the day before when I only made 18 like in an hour and a half. But one thing that was really, really cool is I got my very first Uber X drive passenger. And it was such a good one too, because all I had to do was pick up this guy from one of the chicken plants and take him home. Like 5 miles, and I got $12.50 for it. So I was tickled pink. He was a fantastic passenger. Yeah, he was very nice. So, at first I didn't know if I was going to do the driving thing because of safety. I just didn't know if I wanted to do that. But then when this popped up, and it was only a few miles and right in town in broad daylight, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do it because I felt good about it. So really, really glad I did. That was an easy $12.50. And the other cool thing I got to tell you is 2 days ago, I managed to get to silver. Yay! Which means I have 50% acceptance rate. I think right now I'm at 53, something like that. So I'm going to move on forward to the 70% so I can get up to, you know, the highest tier. Anyhow, this morning I'm going to try and do a little dashing, and I may not have too long before my sister and I meet up at the beauty shop. We're going to get our eyebrows waxed, and then after that we're going to go back to dashing. So she's just starting out, so I'm going to kind of help show her the app and, you know, like different things, and help her get started. So that should be fun, and I will see you when I get to town and get my first order. See y'all. Okay, I'm in town now, and it is 10 o'clock in the morning, and I just refused an order for Nova Joe's, $4 for 5.7 miles, so no. Anyway, I'm probably only going to have time for one, if it's a real close order, maybe two before I meet my sister at the beauty shop. So anyhow, I'll holler at you if we get an order that we want to accept. Otherwise, I'll see you after we're all deferred. I'll see you in a bit. Bye. Well, I'm back from the beauty shop, y'all. Actually, it's now this afternoon around 4:30. Let's see, 4:50 actually. My sister and we got our eyebrows done. We went out and dashed. Let me tell you, I didn't even have time to help her on her app. I did tell her to delete it and reinstall it, because for some reason she was never even approved. Her background check never went through or nothing. Like it never even got started. So I told her, make sure that she's on the correct app and to just redo it. So anyway, it was a nice morning, a real nice morning. I think we got out here about 11, and between 11 and 1:30, I heard already made like $56. It was awesome. My phone didn't quit dinging. I mean, we had no rest periods. Before another one was done, it was dinging for another good offer. So anyway, my DJI Action Pro, it never even left my purse. It never even got on the mount. So I never got anything recorded on that, but it was really, really cool. And the thing is, I got another passenger today for $24, actually $25 because he tipped, $25 for just driving 13 miles, or 13 minutes. I don't know how many miles it actually was. Anyhow, going to another town, picking up a guy, dropping him off at Walmart, that's it, you know, easy peasy money. So anyway, then there were several mule trips and, you know, DoorDash deliveries, stuff like that. So now I am going out again and gonna hit the supper time rush. So I'll be back hopefully this time by myself. I won't be distracted by my sister or anything. And I will see you when I get an offer. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, guys. It is 5:48. Just picked up my first order. There was another crummy order that I passed up. This was slightly upside down, but I decided I'd take it anyway. I went to the Mexican restaurant, one of the Mexican restaurants here, and picked up a dinner. I'm gonna deliver it to Super 8 motel or hotel. Anyway, I went ahead and made sure that I got my camera out, because on the way over here, I just almost, I mean, a hair's breadth away from having an accident. I was merging into the right lane, and somebody decided to just pull right out. And I mean, our bumpers, I bet you couldn't have got an inch in between their bumper and my bumper. So I thought, okay, I want my camera on, because if there was an accident, that would have been good proof for the police, you know, like whose fault it was and whatever. Because they pulled right out in front of me. And so anyhow, I had to hurry up and jerk back into my left lane. And then somebody was trying to come into that, you know, and I had to swerve back. It was a mess. So anyway, I avoided it, but whew, That's enough to get your nerves all woke up good and proper. Okay, what I'm about to drop off is, everything was really, really slow. I only had a 475 dash order, all supper time. And then I got this 11, well, that's not including tips. Okay, so that's how my last few days have been. I am supposed to go out and dash tomorrow. I'm hoping things will go better with both my camera and the orders. So anyway, today was much better than the last couple days before that, as you can tell. Like how it wrapped up this evening was, it was pretty slow for Friday evening. I only made, I think, $16 or something like that in the couple hours I was out. So I just went home early. I thought, I'm not going to waste my Friday night, you know, if it's going to be this slow. So anyway, but that's still, oh, and there's another woe. Not the passengers, but the Uber Eats deliveries that I made. Both of them reduced their tip. I don't know what it is about, you know, Uber Eats customers reducing their tip. Just aggravates the tar out of me. But I still, out of a total of 4.5 hours, I guess, today, made a little over $70. So, I mean, it's not super good, but it's not super bad either. You know, I mean, I've done worse. I've actually done better. This morning was fantastic. This morning and afternoon, early afternoon. This evening was pretty, yeah, kind of a bomb. But anyway, that's the way it goes. You know, especially starting. I've only been doing this maybe, I think I started mid to late July. So not even 2 months. Well, maybe right at 2 months. And so I'm still learning the ropes. I'm still learning all the video parts of it. And of course, not everybody at DoorDashes wants to do YouTube, but I think it's fun. But so often I get so wrapped up in the offers coming in that I forget to take pictures of it. You know what I mean? But there was a lot of upside down offers this evening, and you know, I'm just not going to start taking that. So anyhow, I will wrap this video up, and I will see you next time. Y'all have a great weekend. Bye.